Not that way! What am I doing though? There's a space through down here. If we get into a fight, I'm just gonna flow. Nothing of interest is happening, I swear. Can I jump?
Huh?
I just fought you guys.
You were just in the room back there.
That won't go so easy on you next time.
You don't even have first strike.
It's about initiative. What am I saying? I don't. I'll say. I'd save. I can save now. I can actually, because after getting the Albert Primer, I don't need that one no more. And actually, it's a safe idea. Smart to save. No. Okay. I am a master of the Albert language. No. 300 strike. Nice. Bye.
That won't go so easy on you next time.
Get me.
You just don't want to the Guado, just being a nice guy.
Yeah, the Guado.
that way.
Yeah, the Guado are so great. They produced
No, they're glorious.
great individuals.
The Guado glorious.
Glorious Guado?
Guado.
This place
Great and glorious Guado.
You're right.
Great and glorious
You're right.
Guado.
We Albed, we weren't always like
Great
this.
and glorious
Soon destroyed our
Guado.
island,
We're gonna
where
murder
we
them
used to
all.
live. After that, we were scattered to every corner of Spira. But then, my dad brought the Albed together again. If we put our minds to it and work together, then we could make a new home. Everyone worked hard. We had our home back again. But now, why did things have to turn out this way?
But the Guado are using fiends.
Damn those Guado.
Guys,
Not a good time to be having a...
Waka, Riku, existential crises are over. Haste the guy. Haste the guy.
You haven't got that yet.
Haste the guy.
Probably just sent me a message saying jumping last 6 long gives you more movement speed.
Yep. Put that on here. I mean, if you wanted to check it out for yourself properly, I mean, here it is on here. I mean, actually.
Just ways up the special. I might be
You place too much trust in your magic.
Not for classes.
Oh.
I can't remember which one the other two actually is, though. I think it's Tasha's. I think it's Tasha's. Well, but actually, but Xanathar's and Tasha's has subclasses. They both have additional subclasses. Because one of them has the astral form and one of them has Drunken Master. Like I'm playing like a proper player.
Oh my god.
I'm pasting my entire team.
Actually using strategies.
Oh god. It's more accurate, so you can just set the actual like offensive front. So just like that one is the other one. So it's annoying. It's. Well, I'll probably end up just stop using it eventually if I'm alive. Just don't put the DM screen in with it.
Oh yeah.
But then it's also easy to get out the last back as well. The back book. Armor break.
Let's see what happens first. I get the book out, you finish the fight.
Yeah. Get the book in.
I'm having trouble.
Jesus, man.
Apparently terrible this.
Yeah, very low. What a librarian are you?
Never been a librarian.
Like to be. What is this?
How are you not dead yet? Aha, I win. I got a book out first. It's the wrong book.
Can't be the wrong book.
Could have actually pulled out the monster menu.
True.
Someone not first. Where's the drunken master?
Back delay, buster time. Holy crap. Woo. He went fast. Nice. I know this defeats the purpose of what I've done already, but yeah. I've pasted the entire team, I just wanted to... Black magic bucket?
Oh, drain.
Skill now, delay, buster. Get out of here, monster!
Yeah, get it, like a drain.
Well then, what next?
Killed it.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you
I actually mind playing I can't say. If I get that for a bit of difference. Because if there was a force encounter, I might as well get everyone some experience.
Yeah. Saves me a bit of trouble later. Look, I just want to run as fast as possible, alright?
I love that character idea. I just want to run, okay?
Just want
The
to run.
Summoner's Sanctum is
You
where
run
the
around,
summoners
I run around.
sleep there.
Not the song I was going.
You kidnapped
I'm
them.
so far away. I say run goes with everything.
And all that.
Even
I
this.
get why you did it, but
Okay, why you did it, but can you guys
I
not
should
have
get
this
Wonka.
wonderful moment
You might get
right
hurt on
now?
your pilgrimage.
Yeah.
So you kidnap them? I mean, if the summoners don't do their job, then who will beat Sin? You want to protect them, I know. But Guardians are there for that. If Guardians do their job well, summoners will be safe.
Oh, poor sweet kid.
Poor, sweet, innocent Titus.
Right?
Titus. Yes. Camera pan.
And this is when we learn the truth.
it's quiet. Kimari goes now.
I mean, technically, Titus is actually right. If guys do the job well, then they do survive until the last game.
Until the final something, yeah.
Slow-mo. I love that Lily's still walking at basically the same speed as Wonka's running.
The fact that not even Oren tells him.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, no, it's not.
I guess, because.
Oren knows how he feels about Yuna and how Yuna feels about him, and it's not his place to do that right here.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't learn just yet, so. But this is when he starts getting some, like,
That's the face of, oh.
Yuna, please
something.
be here.
So, I don't know something.
Yuna, please be here. I'm gonna leave.
Just leaves. It's just.
Dead man.
That sure is a dead man.
That's. You've been dead a while.
Yeah, that's a dead outbed.
Just for that outfit, that's not an outbed.
That is an outbed.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't. Oh, okay. Look. There.
Oh, good.
Sorry, guys. But look, I know it's an outbed. When you don't see the pants part and just for that top part, he looks like he's wearing a giant breastplate.
It's actually a droidica.
Where are the droidicas? I will record that shit every time. I love droidicas. Hey, look, Disney doesn't like racism here. They'll put racism in their own thing by calling droids clankers.
Damn it. Oh,
We don't like slurs, so we'll put the slur of clanker in our own show.
Yuna!
Gesundheit? Feels like your throat there?
yeah.
Yuna! That was... That was the only good take.
She's not here. Hello again.
Oh, hello, you. And you.
Wait there until we have performed the sending.
They died, protecting us. It's not much, but the least we can do is give them a proper sending.
That's someone you think.
Una.
It's not you. Oh, you know.
It's a little skulled one. What were they hit by?
Hey, what's sacrificed? The Al-Bed said summoners were being sacrificed.
Yeah,
That summoners shouldn't have to do a pilgrimage.
Why couldn't they trust Guardians to protect the summoners? The Al-Bed had no right stopping their pilgrimage.
The pilgrimages have to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand, they might defeat Sin. Uni could... But then she... Uni will die, you know?
Well, but, you know?
Yeah.
You know, don't you?
No, he doesn't know.
Summoner's journey to get the final...
I also think it's more appropriate that Riku is the one that actually tells
Yuna
him.
told you,
Yeah.
didn't she? With the final Aeon, she can beat Sin. But then... If she calls it, then the final Aeon's gonna kill her. Even if she defeats Sin, it will kill Uni
Why is
too,
this
you know?
angle and movement? Jesus.
This scene is a lot better than Remaster. To be honest with you.
Was I the only one who didn't know?
Yes.
Tell me why. Why were you hiding it? Why didn't I know?
In fact,
We're
Riku
hiding it.
shouldn't be the one who had to tell.
It was just
No, but he should. Technically, he should have known already.
Yeah.
But if for like the thematic purposes,
Yeah.
it makes sense that it's Riku.
Hmm.
With the comments that Tyler's is making as well.
Yeah. But like, just protect her, it'll be fine. She won't die. And
Because it would be Riku who gets annoyed at that statement first.
yeah.
Which is what exactly what happened here.
Lulu! How could you?
And he proceeds to get mad at the Lulu.
Isn't she like
Makes
a sister
sense.
to you?
Yeah.
Out of everyone.
Family. Why don't you do something, Waka?
Don't you think we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing when she chose to become a summoner. To face Sin, yeah? Yuna knew.
But Waka, that's just totally wrong. Summoners shouldn't have to sacrifice themselves. Just so the rest of Spirit can be happy, right?
Oh, one person from everyone else.
For a small period of time. For the paid subscription, you can have 2 years apiece. This paid subscription is one person's life. Also, hi, buddy, I thought 3 were being sended.
But that is our choice.
We all live in
That ass, though.
A world without sin.
I'm talking about the man, not the woman.
That is the dream of all Yevon's children. And we will use that power, even if it means our lives.
Where does Belfort come from?
Yeah.
I'm annoyed. Yes.
I understand the reason why it's on Belfort here is for this little scene that Tyler stops. Absolutely
Where
would
does
have
it come from?
I would have absolutely rather Ixion and Ifrit,
It would have made more sense.
because that's where you first meet those two summoners. But the only reason Belfort here is for this touching moment where
And I've been telling you
because she
that.
punched the shit
Let's
out
go
of
to
her.
Xanarkand
But
together.
out of her,
Let's beat
Belfort was
Sin.
her,
I told her all the things. We could. We could.
because obviously
And all
Belfort
along, the
is
whole time,
very,
I
very
didn't know
close to you.
anything.
Yeah. Where does that all come from? I know in so many circumstances it just coming from anywhere.
Yeah.
But
He comes out from the wall. You don't even see the summoning circle. Just good. Oh yeah. Also, I don't know if you know this, but Belfort has titties.
yes. There's only packs on there.
A lot of people don't know it, but Those are titties.
I still love the fact that this also points out the fact that these are all the same Aeons.
Yes.
People summon the exact same Aeons.
Yes.
And like, this scene also infers that as more.
Yes.
If the fight scene give it away.
But yeah, that's the only reason why I summoned Belfort. But I would have much rather
Yeah.
Dixie on Nefra.
Hey, watch.
Sorry, Onion Kid and Tyrion.
I forgot we did.
Gotta get the names right.
You got pretty good.
So what are we on? We're on.
I don't know.
We just did Cecil.
Cecil?
Yeah, maybe.
We just did Cecil.
Want a screen?
Yes.
Mm,
Which is number 4.
I really don't think that's gonna help this
Yeah.
time.
So number 5, which is Bahamut.
It's embarrassing to say.
Gonna get a great name.
But
Yeah, sorry.
summoners and their
Bahamut's not gonna get
guardians
this.
are kind of
We're not gonna
experience
test Bahamut that way.
We're doing it the entire way through.
people in spirits depend on
I
us.
won't allow it.
I
None of my
learned
boys.
to
Bahamut
practice
gets a pretty cool name, actually.
when
Yeah,
I'm
was
feeling
it?
sad, you know.
Number 5.
I don't know the names of main
I know.
characters actually.
It's
Really
hard.
actually think about it.
Yeah. I understand.
Yo, Jimbo.
Jimbo.
I think.
Depending on what
Right.
what
Now
order we
let's
get
see
that
what
in.
you can do.
I think we'll go Margaret sisters, then we'll go Yojimbo, and then Animal. I think that's the order we're gonna be going with.
Yo, Jimbo. But we can just go Yo Jimbo and just one shot everyone else.
Yeah, but
Oh, Yo Jimbo's so cool.
so
We will show off Yo Jimbo though.
we will.
We have to show off Yo
We'll show off all the Aeons.
Well, I'm going to summon them every time we get them anyway.
Yeah.
And I'll probably summon them more times than you would have done.
Oh, you already have.
I like the fact though, you started watching other people sort of playthroughs and stuff, and you realised people summon a lot more of these than I do.
I don't use the summons. I use the party much more than I use the Aeons.
Well, it was like, my one comes from the fact that I started with 9. And 9, like, yes, like, Garnet is like the key summoner in that.
I can't let her
And
die.
like, she's always with you. And after she gained the ability to
I'll
summon
find her.
properly in the game, I just liked Ramu in the entrance and Bahamut. Who doesn't like Bahamut? But I think, because I didn't go, I went back a game, because then I played 8, which is just basically, you summon or you basically don't do anything for
You summon or
most-
you attack. You don't use magic in 8.
No.
Which I hate that you don't. Because of the way 8 works. You just don't summon. Well, it's like you just don't use magic. Like, oh yeah, I really do want to use this great ability, but if I do, my stats get lowered. That sucks.
It's still like, it's that interesting mechanic or anything like that. But I've done like 8 on a fundamental level anyway.
I don't mind 8.
And then like, and then after 9, after playing O-level, we've actually played 9 a lot, and then I just came to 10. I never touched, I basically hardly touched 7 at all.
Wait, have you ever actually finished the Final Fantasy game?
But, no.
Technically, the Final Fantasy 9 that you finished, I finished.
Well, no, but I suppose I got stuck, and then you basically went with what I had, and managed to somehow, not only did you complete the game, but you also beat death.
Yeah.
That's the impressive part. Like I said, I'm terrible at 9. The one I've played the absolute most, but I am terrible at 9, and like gathering everything you need to get in that game. We'll do that playthrough eventually, and you'll realise how actually terrible I am.
At least I get to control characters in battle. You'll still be able to roam around, so I just get to control them.
I said,
Yeah.
where is she?
I do like the 2-player function. No, there's a few nice. Is Thomas just lifting this guy off the ground?
Yes.
What do you do when you find her, eh?
Those are strong.
Because I also played
12. What a
12.
summoner is supposed to do.
That's the one with the rabbit people, isn't it? Yeah.
Right.
And
But again,
told her all
I only
these
played a little
things
bit of that one.
without even knowing.
12 is different. It is interesting.
I've got
I
to
do
tell
not
her.
mind it, believe it or not.
I've got to tell her I'm
I
sorry.
do like it. I like its system.
That's it.
Learning
You're
its
gonna tell her
system
you're
is the
sorry.
Yeah.
was
You
like I think
just
that's a
drag her
major
to
roadblock for
Zanarkand
many
and
people.
make
But I
her
do
fight
like I
shit.
keep going back to it to try it out.
Yeah.
We're all the same.
And
Let the summoner
it's
die
really
so
fun
we
when you
can
get
live in
really
peace.
into it.
They made like a new version of it, or
No!
a different version of it,
The Zodiac.
which is a lot
I'm
better.
not gonna let
The Zodiac
Cat
version is a
die.
lot better.
It also
Words.
explains things a
Show
lot
me
better
how.
as well.
I'm telling you, she won't.
And then I did actually play, obviously, 13 as well.
Hmm.
Lightning is awesome.
Boy,
Yes.
don't forget those
Like
words.
a lot of problems that 13
Because if you
people
do-
have with 13 is that lineage of it. But you look at
I'm
stuff
gonna
like
make
Final
you
Fantasy X.
regret it.
You've only got one pathway until you get something that opens up.
All Final Fantasies are linear.
Yeah.
Like it's doing things like, we don't have a big world map to explore around. But you technically didn't anyway, because you still had to go to very
So you
specific
know where
places
she
to have
is?
anything happen.
And 13 is
not.
even more interesting
That's why
because
we're
you're
gonna
actually
look.
playing as the characters
Using
who are
this airship.
being literally forced into the situation,
Airship?
having to do this. And it really opens up when they have that realization that they are free to do as they wish.
I just moment though, because I went around a friend's house once and he was playing 13, and he was up against a boss that's actually it's like one of those roadblock bosses where if you are not either equipped enough, high enough level, or things like that, you just cannot beat it. But he was fighting it and he kept losing, so we just looked up online about like what people recommend, and he realised, oh, I don't have what I need to beat this guy. Then, no ever lie, 3 battles later, he won. and what he changed was absolutely, basically nothing. He kind of cheesed his way to victory, but it's just so funny to watch that.
Sometimes you can just get lucky in bosses.
So I don't know, I can't remember how far I got in 13. Because I think I've witnessed so much of it that I don't remember exactly how far I played into 13.
I haven't fully played 13.
No, tell a lie, now I remember exactly where I got to, because I got stuck on fucking snow trying to get Siva.
Oh.
That was the most annoying that I do. I think I rage quit playing that. I missed out on a lot of things because I couldn't get past that fight. In fact, actually, to be honest, I found like even the Odin fight to be tricky as well. Like, I don't those fights didn't mesh with me at all. But it still was a good game.
It's got an interesting function.
Well, I definitely haven't played 14.
13 and Lightning Returns.
Didn't touch those.
I didn't touch them either. I watched my brother play 13-2. Did not look great to me. Looked weird to me. Didn't want to touch it. Lightning Returns. It has an interesting mechanic, but if I'm not going to play 13-2, I'm going to play Lightning Returns.
But neither of us played 14. Nope.
No, neither of us play 14. No. I don't do high-end raids with people.
I still love 14.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that I missed the original 14.
Oh, where
Like-
before everything exploded.
Before Bahamut destroyed the world.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
How?
It's like, you got to play through that. Like, that's so cool. But I genuinely haven't touched 15 though. Like, I don't like 15. Like, just personally, like, I've seen lots of it. I'm just like, I don't like it. It has that vibe of just not being a Final Fantasy game for me.
What if I just talk about
Yeah. I mean, why not? It's not the first time we've seen people's homes get blown up. Lovejack did it in 9. Oh, please, like, if anyone watching understands that reference of what I mean, that would be amazing. Because we're gonna make that reference when we're playing anyway. This is a running joke for us now. Because we don't actually technically have a project lined up after this one between us. Well, no, we don't. Not technically. We have ideas, like, because we had the ideas of doing 9 is still one of the ones that is an idea. Doing an actual full Pokemon playthrough, which I do agree, I really want to do that as well. And there was another one. Ruin King, that was the other
Don't
one.
get so
Yeah.
down.
Another RPG.
Yeah.
Boom!
Which sort of like,
festival fireworks.
as
huh?
viewers of your channel now realise
You
that
can cram your happy
you and I
festival, you
will
big
probably
meanie.
mostly just do RPG stuff.
Yeah.
More or less. Because the fact that you are playing Resident Evil is still incredible.